In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through a combination exercise where we're going to be looking at the forward lunge and the chest fly put together to make one fluid movement. So firstly, when it comes to setting up this exercise, I'm using a TheraBand resistance band here. You can use a looped resistance band, so one of the long looped resistance bands, or alternatively, you can also use a cable machine, and sometimes there's even resistance bands where you've got handles at the end of them as well. That would work perfectly fine too. So firstly, when it comes to setting up this exercise, you'll notice that we've put those two exercises together, the forward lunge and the chest fly. So when we're doing the chest fly, we're going to be actually in a really low position because we'll have come into the forward lunge. So what I want you to do is lunge first. So come into that kneeling or half kneeling position. And where your chest is, try to get the resistance band looped around a fixed resistance object that is in line with chest height, okay? Because that's where you're going to be doing your fly from, your chest fly. So when you're choosing what you're going to loop your resistance band around, make sure that it's something that is safe, so something that's not going to move during the exercise or cause you any injury. Now, once you've done that, make sure the resistance band is nice and even, and you're going to stand facing away from the resistance band. So if you're using a TheraBand like me, what I do is I loop this around my hands, so now I can grab onto it. I'm going to come into my forward lunge first. So when I do this, I'm looking forwards, feet are narrow, pointing forwards. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to bring one leg directly forwards away from where I've got this resistance band suspended from. Once I come into this position where I've got hover off the floor, I've got slightly bent elbows, and I'm going to come in, squeezing the chest, keeping my hands in line with chest height. So make sure you're not too high up where it's going to be shoulders. You want to make sure that when you're coming in, your hands are in line with nipple height when you come in. And you're really going to be squeezing your chest. I've got a slight bend in the elbows, hopefully you can see on camera as I come forwards. So how to put those two together is we're going to do the forward lunge, big stride forward, bend the back and front leg, and as you come down, we're also coming into that chest fly movement. So you can see from a different angle, from that side or diagonal angle, I'm coming forwards, chest fly, and back up.